Welcome to a TV20 News Break. I'm Dan Monroe. Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb recently announced that the city of Cleveland is taking legal action against Hyundai and Kia Motors.
Late yesterday, the city filed a lawsuit in federal court against car manufacturers Kia and Hyundai for their failure to install industry-standard anti-theft technology in millions of their vehicles.
According to Mayor Bibb, Cleveland has seen an uptick in thefts of Hyundai and Kia vehicles since late last year, thanks in part to a TikTok video exposing the flaws in these vehicles that make them easy targets for theft.
In the last quarter of last year, from October through December, over 1,200 of those stolen vehicles were Kia and Hyundais. Our response today shows that we, as a city, are focused on making sure that law enforcement can recoup all the resources that we've been spending to address this incidents of stolen vehicles in our city, but also we want to show the residents of our city that we want to stand with them as consumers to make sure we hold these car companies accountable.
Ward 13 Councilman Chris Harsh, who introduced a resolution on suing the car manufacturers, said it's important to note the types of cars being stolen.
But these are not luxury vehicles behind us. These are vehicles that working class people need to go to work. Oftentimes the hourly jobs that don't pay for the day if you go out in the morning and your car is not there. These are vehicles that people need to take their kids to doctor's appointments or sometimes hit the grocery store at 10 o'clock at night. So I'm really glad that the mayor has taken up this call and that we're working on this, and I'm excited that Law Director Griffin has entered this lawsuit.
For anyone who's had their Hyundai or Kia stolen, Councilman Harsh says there's a number to call for help.
I do want to share one option for people who have been affected by this. This is a law firm that's helping consumers who have had their cars stolen. They're Fegan Scott, they're in Chicago. They're the closest one to us. There's a couple nationally that are working on this issue. So I just picked the one that is geographically closest and put, one phone number on a piece of paper is easier to see.
Stay tuned to TV20 News for more details on the city's pending lawsuit against Hyundai and Kia Motors. Black Women of Excellence hosted their second annual Music and Business for the Soul Awards to celebrate our leaders and legends within the Cleveland community.
Today is a day of honoring our leaders and legends such as Silver B, the late Lynn Tolliver, Doris Mama Di Pearson, Pamela Mama P. House, and our dear local entertainer artist, Prosthetic Kelly Franklin.
Witcher is very involved in her community, and she was grateful to be able to host this event in Ward 1.
It's an honor to actually have it here at Ward 1 because it brings unity in the community, and this is what this production is all about, bringing communities together, honoring and learning about who paved the way in our communities, entertainment, politics, and actually have those people being recognized and given their flowers. Even though they're gone, we can still celebrate their lives and legacies and learn for future generations.
Silver B's sister, Charlene Richards, was moved by the turnout of community members that helped celebrate her brother.
It's a beautiful thing. I appreciate everyone who came out to celebrate him because he is a legend. He was a wonderful person. He did so much for the community, and you can never say enough about it.
It's very important that you know about your leaders and legends. It's very important that our future generations know about who paved the way within these specific fields. It may spark up and inspire someone else.
Witcher says she hopes to continue this event in the future.
Be more to come, more leaders to, get recognized, and we learn about, hopefully I can get all our communities, our public officials and, our community leaders to come together and cross over into these different wards or whatever to celebrate these different leaders and legends. So in the future, I hope it grows and it gets bigger and, we just learn more and we also come together with the mission of unity and community.
Students of Promise recently held their annual Teen Summit at Case Western Reserve University with students from different schools across the greater Cleveland area.
Today's Teen Summit is crazy amazing. We have over 100 kids from all over the city, schools in Cleveland and surrounding areas. We brought in 8 facilitators. They all do random things from having their own business to being psychologists to having their own success story. We brought these kids here together. They're going to be placed in 4 different groups where they're going to get various messages on self-empowerment, self-esteem, accountability, how to make it through. Just everything that they need now and that we still need as adults.
Most of all, we want to leave them with the question of who's next? Who is that next rising star that is going to be the person that's going to lead not only in the schools, maybe in the home, maybe in the community, and we want them to, answer that question while they're here. Am I that person that the torch is going to be passed to as a young person?
The Students of Promise organization pushes students to strive for excellence while staying focused on the goal at hand, one of those goals being a college education. So hosting this summit on a college campus was important.
We're very happy to be hosting this event. Anytime we can have young people on our campus is a pleasure. And we know that Bob Ivory puts on an excellent program. So this is really exciting. These are the future of our city of Cleveland. And to have them here to talk about the power that young people have and could have and the potential that they have and the things that they've done throughout history is a great opportunity for them to hear and to recognize what they can do and what they have done.
I'm liking the people so far. Everybody's so nice. They're communicative. They're understanding. The speakers that I've been with so far, they've been super energetic. I talk to them. I feel like they understand me and where I come from.
They need to know that they are the next valedictorian. They're the next National Honor Society member. They're the next cum laude, summa cum laude. They're the next scholarship winner, not maybe on the football field, but if they apply themselves and learn from those that are here to teach them today, that they can go off and do miracles that will actually be role models for the future that is coming behind them. So I'm hoping that they understand that they are the leaders that we're looking for and that they are next.
Ivory hopes that the Teen Summit will leave a lasting impact on these students moving forward.
I hope today's summit, they leave with a greater sense of who they are, that they come from greatness, they come from some of the most, the richest cultures on the planet Earth, that they have that DNA inside of them. So if anything else, if nothing else, they need to come away with this with some self-actualization, some self-awareness, and to be proud of who they are. But they also have to take that and funnel it. They have to garnish that and turn it into something. They have to execute with that. It's great to know who you are, but what does that mean to you, and how knowing who you are is going to help you better yourself, better your surroundings, better your community, which will ultimately better this world.
And for more information on Students of Promise, visit their website at studentsofpromiseusa.org. Women's History Month, observed every March, is a celebration of women's contributions to history, culture, and society. The City of Cleveland kicked off this special month with a tea party.
We are in the beautiful rotunda of City Hall, and we are here for our first Women's History Month celebration. It's a bit of an impromptu tea party. So right now we have tea and cookies, and we've invited folks from across City Hall and really across the city.
This Women's Day Tea Party is about bringing women together to intermingle with one another while bonding over tea.
Often as women, we are just going through our day-to-day, and as soon as we finish with work, we transition home, and often we are leaders in our homes. We have a lot of activities. We're running the kids back and forth here and there, and we really get time to just pause and fellowship with one another. So our Women's Month activities are going to be posted and throughout the city. We're excited. This is event one, but there are several other events to come. So make sure you're tuned in and aware of what other events are going to be coming to celebrate our beautiful women's history this month in Cleveland.
Keep watching TV20 for coverage of more events during Women's History Month. Finally, the older adults of Collinwood Recreation Center got a special visit by two members of the Cleveland Cavaliers senior dance team, the Whining Goldies.
We perform at the Cavs games, and that's exciting and fun. But to be able to come into the community, into an intimate setting, and actually connect with people and just share that human experience with them, it was amazing today. We were told that we made their day, but really, we're walking away with them making our day for days to come.
The experience with the Cleveland Cavaliers has been amazing. And it is so wonderful to be able to come out into the community and meet various people and just spread some enjoyment, because we enjoy it so much. And it's just nice to come out and meet new people and see how much they enjoy us as well. It's really nice.
You don't turn 50 and just die. I mean, there's a lot of living left to do, and none of us really like to act our age, and so this is the best outlet, you know, going and enjoying life with other people who love to go and enjoy life too.
Yes.
And the seniors here are amazing. We walked in and they were a couple hours into a workout class they do 3 days a week, and they were still going strong. We had to actually kind of pull them out of their workout room to come out and watch us dance today, which was just amazing.
Yes, I want to be just like them when I grow up.
And you can find the Wine and Goldies performing on March 17th as the Cleveland Cavaliers take on the Washington Wizards, and then again on April 2nd when the Cavs play the Indiana Pacers. Well, TV20 is streaming live 24/7. Visit TV20cleveland.com to see our live feed and more. Stay connected with TV20 wherever you go by liking and following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to watch our numerous programs. Coming up next, learn about what's going on with the Cleveland Metropolitan Schools with this week's CMSD 360. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.
Hello, I'm Darielle Snipes with the CMSD News Bureau. Welcome to CMSD 360, a look at news happening around the district for the week of March 12th. Well, it is that time of year again when we spring ahead. If you haven't done so already, make sure to turn your clocks ahead 1 hour. Daylight saving time began on Sunday at 2 a.m. It is also a great time to change the batteries in your smoke detector. Cleveland Metropolitan School District presents Momentum, from pandemic to Cleveland's new way of learning. This documentary takes an in-depth look at how CMSD pivoted to remote learning when Governor Mike DeWine abruptly closed all Ohio schools in March of 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. While remote learning proved challenging for some students, CMSD unveiled a multifaceted response which enabled education to continue unabated. Whether it was providing food or one-to-one devices that allowed students to learn from home, CMSD adapted on the fly. And when students returned to the classroom, the district unveiled a new way of learning that was more engaging. Come out and see the free premiere at the Capitol Theater on Thursday, March 16th at 6 p.m. There will be a panel discussion following the showing. The CMSD Get More Opportunities Fund website is now open. CMSD students, teachers, parents, and caregivers can apply directly for grants or offer suggestions on how the Mackenzie Scott $20 million unrestricted gift to the district should be spent for the betterment of our schools. If you have a vision of how the educational experience of CMSD school, building, department, or division can be advanced, you are encouraged to share your idea. While $1,000 is the minimum amount that can be requested, no thoughtful idea will be deemed too big or too small for consideration. For more information about the grant or how to apply for funding, or for a list of frequently asked questions, go to clevelandmetroschools.org/CMSD Get More Opportunities Fund. On Monday, Senate League boys volleyball games will take place starting at 5 p.m. Boys will also play on Wednesday. For a complete list of competition and locations, go to clevelandmetroschools.org/Senate League. The Board of Education will meet on Tuesday for its monthly work session at Oliver H. Perry Pre-K through 8 School, located at 18400 Shenley Avenue. The meeting will begin at 6:30. Now you can watch the meeting on the district's Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube pages. March 14th marks Pi Day, the annual celebration of the mathematical sign pi. Founded in 1988 by physicist Larry Shaw, March 14th was selected because of its numerical date, 314. Those are the first 3 digits of pi, and it also happens to be Albert Einstein's birthday. Valley View Boys Leadership Academy will be holding its annual fundraiser where students can pie their favorite educator. The Parent University College Bus Tour began last Wednesday, and the next stop is Baldwin Wallace University on Thursday. Other scheduled tours include Bowling Green University on March 22nd and Wilberforce University on March 23rd. These tours are open to 11th and 12th graders and their families, and they are designed to give students and families an opportunity to see what these universities have to offer. Caregivers or guardians are required to accompany their students on these visits. Transportation to and from the universities will be provided, as well as lunch. For more information and to register for the tour, go to clevelandmetrosschools.org/face. Then click Parent University College Tours on the left-hand side. Now, if you would like to eat some great food on St. Patrick's Day, place your order on Thursday with the Executive Grill. They're having a St. Patrick's Day lunch special on Friday. Now, this is an online ordering event only. Corned beef and Reuben sandwiches will be sold, as well as Irish soda bread and more. There will be limited quantities available. Also, place your order for the Executive Grill's second annual Spring Bake Sale. You can purchase cheesecakes, muffins, cupcakes, and more. Orders must be in by Wednesday, March 29th at noon. The orders can be picked up on Thursday, April 6th. Go to clevelandmetrosschools.org/executive grill to place your orders, or call 216-838-2433 between 8:30 and 9:30 in the morning, and again at 1 to 2:30 p.m. The first of 4 K-8 Choice Fairs will be on Wednesday at Max Hayes High School from 5 to 7 p.m. Now, this is a great time for families to see what all the district's pre-K through 8 schools have to offer. Families can go to choosecmsd.org right now to make their selection on what school they would like their child to attend next academic year. And remember, CMSD allows children to attend any school in the district, regardless of where they live. On Friday, the third marking period ends. Just one more quarter to go before the end of the school year for most CMSD schools. Looking ahead, spring break begins Monday, March 20th. All schools will be closed. On Friday, March 31st, the Morehouse College Get on the Bus Tour will make a stop at CMSD. In partnership with Men of Color Shaping Academics, or MOCA, the Men of Morehouse will host an Empowerment and Transformative Men of Color Youth Summit from 9:30 to 4:30 p.m. at East Professional Center. Young men enrolled in 9th through 12th grades will get a glimpse into what it feels like to attend a historically Black college and be a leader. If you are interested in attending, please contact your principal. Well, stay connected with what's going on in the district by downloading the CMSD app or following CMSD on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Thanks for watching CMSD 360. Have a great and productive week.